posted. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. We should have a new assignment for, what's it called? Science. Okay. All right, on Google Classroom. Cool, yep, it's called Design a Constellation. Do you guys see that on yours?
Yeah, I could see it.
Awesome. Cool, awesome. So we can go ahead and get that open. Wonder if this one has text boxes for you. I'm going to zoom in. 100 seems to be a good one. Okay, cool. There are text boxes.
Do we write our name?
Yeah, write your name on it. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, where it says name, you're going to name your constellation, not your name.
So not our name?
No.
Do we start on it?
Well, I'll explain it really quick first. So if you don't have it open and you're just waiting for it to load, you can look at my screen. But essentially, there's a group of stars here, right, on the paper or thingy. And it says to connect 6 or more stars to form a constellation of anything that you want. So if you look at it and you're like, oh, I can see a penguin in here. I don't know. Whatever you see in the stars, create your own constellation there. In order to connect the stars, there is a line tool up in the top leftish area, I guess. And if you click on line, you can connect the points and just do that a couple times to make whatever you need to make. I'm going to make a box, I guess. I don't know. So you'll connect it like that. That's a trapezoid. And you have a constellation, whatever you want to connect, however you want to do it. If you can figure out how to draw something in the pictures or in the stars, that's fine. Whatever you come up with. So you'll draw your constellation first, and then you'll answer the couple questions. First, you need to name your constellation. So that doesn't mean your name. It means what do you want to name this constellation? And then do the also known as. So something like Hercules is also known as the strong man. So what would your constellation also be known as? And then write a short little story about the constellation. How did it get its name? A little myth, basically. You're writing your own story about it. Does that first slide make sense? What you're doing
So
on
it could be anything? Like
You know what
anything?
I'm going to do? So if you look at the thing, it looks like there's a spear there. Like the spear.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
And I'm doing that, and it looks like a spear, and that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the spear.
Miss Jones, if we've like seen a show, can we like name it after that and just like put a little summary of what the show is about, and that could be the myth?
Sure. Yeah, but whatever you see, it can be anything as long as it stays appropriate, of course. It can be anything on there. And then your second slide here is just kind of, it's a little bit of a repetition. The only thing that's new is the list of major stars. So you can Google and name a couple stars that maybe are part of your constellation, or you can name the stars if you want to. So like Theodore connects to Luna, and Luna connects to Layla. I don't know, I'm just naming my dogs and cats. So whatever you want to name the stars. And then if you can draw your constellation again. So they're kind of the same thing on these slides, but that is your goal today. You can copy and paste from the first slide to the second slide if that's helpful for you. But your goal is to complete these 2 slides. And you don't have to make yours look like mine. My trapezoid. Make it more fun. Any questions on that?
I found something to make.
Good. So, any questions? We can all stay on, and I remember I have Go Guardian going, so I can see if you're working on it or not. If you have any
Miss
questions-
Jones,
Yep.
how do we make the lines to connect the stars to make our constellation?
Okay, so on, if you look at my screen, you see my screen?
Yeah.
It's right here at the top. This drop down, you can click on line and then you click on whatever star you want and
Okay.
draw those lines.
How do we find?
So that's how we make the constellation.
Yeah, so you'll just draw your lines and connect them however you want to. So if I connect it from here to here, that's one, and then I don't like that one. Maybe I connect this to this. I don't really know what I'm drawing, but whatever you come up with.
I know what I'm drawing, and I finished drawing it.
Good, awesome.
Miss Jones,
Yeah,
how do we find the constellation drawing?
well, you have to redraw it on here because you're making it up. It's not gonna have there's not gonna be a picture online of what you made up. So just like use the line tool again, just to draw like the lines again to show me what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, mine's not turning out very well, but. Any other questions? All right, this is one of your graded assignments for the week, so make sure you do get it completed by tomorrow, please. So go ahead and be working on that once you're done. Get it turned in, and you can head out. So that's our assignment for the day. I'll be on here. You guys can stay on until you're done. I'll be here until 1:30 probably, because that's the time of our lesson. But I'm going to stop the recording because we don't need to record us working. That's boring.